How you doing, people? Live. As I say, Peter's a wee bit running a bit late, but don't worry about that. How's all been keeping? Been doing well myself. Been busy in the sun, getting things done. Got a couple of new things into the council to get permission to get certain things, plans and that, and done ahead of us. So, as I say, what you've all been doing yourselves, what you've all been doing well, I've been keeping well, so that's about it really. How's all doing? I say Peter's running late tonight, but as I say, I'm just going to carry it on myself. And tonight I'm going to talk about basically how to fall into the category of criminal when you're a young boy. And a lot of people blame their childhood and stuff like that, and the way they're brought up into how the way they are, basically, turning out later in life. But realistically, you can always say no. Nobody can, you know what I mean? You can't say, oh, but he made me do this and he made me do that, but it didn't work that way. And you've got your own choice in life, and you're a big enough boy, you know what to do. But so that's the next subject, is how can we rehabilitate the youth today? And my thoughts were approaching the prison and asking, like, the prisoners when they're coming out, if they want to either get a lift or, you know what I mean, asking if they've got somewhere to go, if they've got their benefits sorted, if they're needing help with housing, homelessness, anything like that. I mean, take them. We can help. We can take them. So that's a thing I've put into Scottish Prison Service and asked if we can do that to try and help, as I say, young offenders coming out of employment with not a clue on their mind. But basically, that's what I'm going to be doing, because they get let out the door. I can remember I was young and I just came out of employment, and you just got a live grant and you go out the door. Right? You need no place set up that you stay, need job centre forms filled out for you, and nothing. Just put out the door and left your own devices. Right? So if that's still continuing to this day, then what's it going to be like in the next 10 years with prisoners? You know what I mean? Now, the government spent loads of money on rehabilitating these prisoners, right? And as I say, they've also built other prisons to try and help this. But if you think, right, out of all this, there's only one young offenders in Scotland, right? Out of the whole of Scotland, there's only one offender, and that is Pullman, right? Now, way back in the days when I was in Pullman, it was crazy. There was gang fights between Glasgow, Edinburgh, Dundee, Edinburgh, you name it, it was there, right? There was no rehabilitation at all. It was just fights every weekend. It was riots, and it was just a free for all. And as I say, you're just put out the door. So it was just recycling. You're just coming in. You know what I mean? No help, no nothing. You had your education. You had your education block, you had your work parties and stuff like that. But then it worked. And because realistically, you were only gone to, and all else cons or ex-brothers will know that you're only going to education to get out yourself. You know what I mean? And plus the work they give you, what education work they give you in the prison is work like your 6-year-old child would do. You know, and so they're trying to treat you like a baby. So that's why people don't go to education in the way it was. You know what I mean? It's because they're not getting like open their minds now. Right? I don't know about now. I think I've been in the way was 2004. Right? I don't know about now, but used to back then. There was nothing. There was no like proper education in that. But Berlin, don't get me wrong, Berlin, their education is alright, but it's not until you get to like the Hingway jails, like the LTP jails, um, and that's where you get the most help your education. Is like the long-term prison jails in Scotland, but there's not enough room for everybody there either. I mean, because you're not allowed so many in a classroom. You know what I'm talking about? So it's tight. But you're allowed books in to kind of study, and there's a lot of prisoners in the jail actually got a degree in all different kinds of um, law degrees, doctor degrees, you name it, and they've done it by their own back by learning. Right? But the government, the SBS service and the government's not done it. They've done it. They've got to get the people inside to open university, all that kind of stuff for them to do this and handbooks in. You know what I mean? But sometimes officers would take the last page out or take 2 pages out the middle. You know what I mean? So, you know, and it was anyway, but as I say, the education side and the rehabilitation side, young offenders is they need to look at it in a different manner. And because not all young offenders should be in prison. And you know what I mean? They're in there because they're too hyper, the parents can't control them, or something like that. But that doesn't mean to say they need to lie in prison. Right? We like people that are in there for serious crimes, and these people are only in there for like silly crimes, you know, and that it's only making it worse. And to me personally, prison is an open university. It's a university to me because I went in there knowing how to steal cars, do this, do that, and when I came out, oh, brilliant! I knew how to do everything. So it is it's a breeding ground for criminals, and it's the government need to spend more money on prisons. I know people might not agree with me, you know what I mean? But a lot of people go, oh, in the jail, piece of piss, got this, got that. Listen, see once that door's done at night, they can sit and be the big man what they want on their phones in the jail and that, right? But see once they're in behind that looking door at night, they're greeting like big birds, and I've seen it being fucking eyes, and as I say, so you know what I mean? It is hard in jail, really hard. And yes, prisoners or criminals need to be punished. I'm not saying that, right? At the end of the day, but they're punished and they're punished, right? But you, as I say, you go with young prisoners, they're taking visits away from like, their mums and their dads and stuff like that. But if you think about it, these people are only young boys, right? And maybe they're acting silly. And you got to remember, Parliament's got a hall up there, Women's Hall. I was there when I was put to 2003, and that's for 15-year-olds up to 18. Then for 18, you go to what, Ali Galley, but saw China there. But as I say, there's a hall up there of 15-year-olds and upward to 18. So, you know what I mean? But aye, and so you're getting involved in grown men take as soon as you hit Berlin, you know what I mean? You're you're getting in beside grown men, you know what I'm talking about? And you may be only what 17, 18, 19, and you used to be dumped up with like as I say, grown men, you know what I mean? Back in the day that was a long again days, right? And a lot of people will know that. And as I say, it didn't happen to do it, right? But there's a lot of things the government and the Scottish prison could hand out to people and help them the youth of the day to get more information, more access into like jobs and stuff like that. But it's all down to money, it's all down to budget. You know what I mean? So there's education in prison if you want it, and it runs by the SP in the conjunction with the SBS done. Yes, I know that McVie is Pal, definitely. But some prisoners don't want education, and they just want out to sell for a wee scratch. You know that yourself. If you've been in prison, I don't know, but you know that yourself. Wait, I'm going to try and get in here. There's walls. Everything's Susan. Even Susan, great stuff. Good site. Yeah, but anyway, as I say, I there definitely there's education in there for everybody, but it's whether they take it or no, and that's the main thing. And as I say, I don't know if you are a prisoner, if you've been a prisoner, but no everybody goes to education to get education. Plus, half the books are ripped apart and fucking stolen, so you're not getting an education. But they are an education if you want there. You know what I mean? But you need, I don't know about now because I don't know about EGR. See, I don't know about EGR, but I mean, I'm 30, 38, 39, so back in my days when I was in Pullman and Glenorchy, I've not been in jail for 9, you know what I mean? That was just a piss take education, that it was just a scratch to get out to sell, you know what I mean? You're getting handy, like baby fucking 2 and 2, add 2 and 2 and stuff like that kind of stuff. But in the LTPs, it's a lot different. As I say, they got a lot more variety. Law books, degree books, all this kind of stuff, and that, you know yourself, long short-term prisoners don't, you know what I mean? But that's a good point you made up there, to be honest with you, because that education there. But at the same time, there's people who's dyslexic and is ashamed to actually come and ask for help to read and write. Now, I've spent many a times in the cells with prisoners and tries to be a listener and Berlin. And what I used to do is I used to go about and help other prisoners write the letters. You know what I mean? Write the letters for them, and I'd to read out to them. You know what I'm talking about? And that was quite sad to see, to be honest, because you had grown men at 50 and that can't write or read or write or that, and you're there basically writing the letters for them to their loved ones, and you're listening to what they're telling you to say. You're writing it down. You're writing their letter for them, and it can be sometimes it can be quite intimate and stuff like that. And it's sad that the government didn't actually try and like understand this, but at the same time, the person who's dyslexic, they feel ashamed and go and ask for help because the younger gens take the piss out of me. So you know what I mean? They've got to come to a kind of a bigger person who's well known in the hall and kind of wants me. But so I done that more just to get out myself and get out about and help others. You know what I mean? Because I've always been brought up to help people in need. You know what I mean? That's my family value. But as I say, I never done it just to get an extra wage. I just done it just to get myself because I liked helping people. Right? And as I say, it got me to learn how to read tape because I was dyslexic. You know, so for me to get an embarrassment of being dyslexic, I used to read magazines, read newspapers. Then let's say I'd built the early years when I was in Glenorchy, and I'd end up writing other people's letters. So I actually teach myself how to write and read. I couldn't do it until I was about 18, 19. And I'm still struggling with some spelling and that, but you've got to do what you've got to do. But the youth, the new, they're not interested in education. They're interested in getting drugs and just getting fucking mad with it and going renting the place. And which, because they're seeing the local fucking drug dealer with a big Gucci watch and a big leased car at silly prices. I mean, they're not bought it, they're leased it, right? But the younger ones are seeing these people wear it, and they're not born about skill now. I mean, because they're seeing the 18-year-olds running about daddy's car, mate, or they went and leased this because they're doing that and doing that. So it's a shame, but that's where you try and bring the physical side into it and show them how to kind of like come this way. Because if you go that way, they're going to jail soon. And you come to me, then you're not going to jail. You're going to go to you're going to go to your local McDonald's. You're going to get a job. You're going to go to your local, I don't know, Asda, Tempo, and even your local food slaughterhouse or anything like that. And work for $2.20 a week. You know what I mean? And have a freedom and have your family. I've had that. I've had that choice back then. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, I didn't. But I'm going to need some of these. Sounds if you were in remedial classes down. No, I just never ever went to school. The Pally was never ever at school. And I went to primary school. I got into a day unit when I was about 9, and I never ever went to school since. So no, no. Well, there's no pal. In the jail, I know there's joinery. In Berlin, there's joinery, roofing, welding, um, concrete, bricklaying, cookhouse, BT cleaners, employment, basically just all the kind of same jobs, shots and that, to make bed for outside contractors, home base, all that, B&Q, all the kind of people to make the beds, to make the benches, to make the sheds, all that. Down Kilmarnock, they used to make cigarettes. And when I was in Kilmarnock last time, they were making, what was it now? Road signs for Glasgow City Council. But there are trades you can get there, Willie, but depending on what trade you are, but you can get your forklift license and all that in the LTP jails like Glenorchy, Shorts, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But trying to get it's all through Motherwell College, so it's not like it was through like the jail or anything like that. Eh? Every certificate you get for doing a course is through Motherwell College. Right? Yeah, definitely drawn into a false pretense. Yep, 100%. I've been in prison, came out and got myself sorted, not what in the oil and gas. If you want it, you will get it. That was Rogue Highlander. That's 100% true. That's 100% true there. And as I say, 2009, when I got to jail 2009, I stayed in the house, no went out, no done nothing. Just sat in the house, and I ended up meeting Kirsty in 2012. Then by 2016, I owned my own car washes, clean and dry car wash, wash and dash car wash, check out the company's house, you'll see it. And as I say, you know, in there's things that you never have thought I'd achieve in life, but it just shows you can, because I was never at Brad by 2000 and wait there, in 2000, right to 2009, in and out like a yo-yo. And as I say, been in Carefield 9-year-old right up to 16, sorry, into 16 to I was 24. I was just running rampage, getting caught with fuck all. Then family crisis happened. Then go to jail, 2002, sorry. And thought I'd never ever get in and fail it. And you know, it's all about like making in my life because I can remember, and I can remember a guy getting 10 year, and that was the millennium 2000. He got 10 year, and he was going to Glen Oakle, and I was going to Bar. I was lying in Bologna that night, and I was just lying there, and I was thinking to myself, I mean, because I just got my first sentence, well, no sentence, but you know what I mean. I was like, wonder what that boy's doing. And I wonder if that boy, what will you be doing in 2000, or what I'll be doing in 2010, sorry. And, you know, I mean, that's what I lean to myself. What will I be doing in 2010? And there I was, lying up main house, free drugs, life getting back to normal. And that was because I tried. The doctor offered me a prescription, and I took it. And I grabbed it by both arms, and I've now been back, touch wood, in prison, paid in, or took another illicit drug. Fair enough, I'm on my methadone, but that's getting reduced. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I still achieved our 2 car washes and a home maintenance company and DJAC power washing company. So, anything's achievable. And so, just don't let anything fail you, you know what I mean? Because if you do that, then failure is no option. And go up in the morning and say to yourself, I'm doing this, right? And you maybe look at me and go, right, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm in the 40, right? See half the shit all youngins, or even older youngins are doing it now. I was doing when I was fucking 13. And so's probably your man in Glasgow. And he's probably doing the same. Right? Or your man through wherever. They were all probably doing the same. Then you've got all these wee young idiots nowadays thinking, you know what I mean? No, we've all done it. And you know, and so that's a lesson to the youth, you know what I mean? Don't get involved in politics. Because when you get involved in politics, he says, she says, or my word, or this, that's when you're going to jail. So, best way to do it is get yourself a wee job, knuckle down with a bird, go on with it, and see the world, and go on with it. Because you're no one behind informant, thinking you're a wee gangster, I've seen it all, and the next minute you're fucking down to London, you're fucking dial here, and yeah, that's it. But anybody, any questions for me? Your comment? Z, well, that's well, is it fucked? See, there's one thing, right? There's one thing you want to know, right? People, right? people, people like to believe what they want to like, right? You create a myth. So people like this myth you created, right? So people think God's in company's houses, you know. I said one of them was in fact this. I was involved with the wrong company, right? Secondly, people believe what they want to believe. You know what I mean? Come on, Z. You shouldn't be asking questions like that. Eh? You know what I mean? But anyway. Well, yes, there's loads of prisoners that cannot read and write. No, no, no. Well, they didn't. They'll not admit it because they're ashamed and they're embarrassed. Because other prisoners will take the piss out of them, bully them, stuff like that. So what they'll do is they'll try and just kind of avoid it. You know what I mean? And as I say to you, try and speak to their co-pilot or somebody that's well known in the wing, just to kind of get wee lessons off them, or you know what I mean? They'll just maybe not see none at all. It's a fucking shame. You know, it's the jails. The jails are a bad place. The jails are a bad place. If you didn't stand your unit down to the bullies, then you're fucked. You know. That's why I've got a broken fucking jaw in 3 places. I'm not stand for no kind of fish. And as I say, I got attacked with six Glasgow boys. It took 6 Glasgow boys to attack me. I was playing pool. And you know one? You know what? I know a better thing about it. I bought fucking them. I fucking if they're sniping me. And I still fucking bought fucking them. And he's pleading. When I was like, man, I got daggered for it. They attacked me. I got daggered for it. Because I fucking bossed them. And I was fucking full bullshit. I had the rest in. And James Cole for the Casey, go back in my nation. I fucking bust him. This cunt, right? Screws, floored me, took me to the digger, left me for the Sunday to the Wednesday for a broken fucking jaw, 2 places, right? When they took me off my detox a lot, when they believe fuck all, right? A prisoner sort fee, well, I'm not going to mention his name, right? He actually came down to the digger and was saying to me, damn, that boy is up there, breaking his heart, saying he got bullied into doing that. And he's feared to read the repercussions. If we let you back into the hall, are you going to do anything? And I was like, no. Right? So the time I got out of the hall, I only walked into the hall, it was only be hall for what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. He was away. You know, and so it is what it is. You just got to make the most of it. And going with it. But I know, but a lot of people do read in the digger, or they get themselves diggered up purposely just to get a wee bit of reading and writing. But you know what I mean? As with the reading and writing kind of stuff, well, yeah, yep, the Kilmarnock and Glasgow boys. One, the one I done was Glasgow boys, and as I say, the 4 was for Kilmarnock. David Evan, what's the other boy's name? Lugs, and Barry, something, and that'd be Stephen Kelly. No, Christian Kelly, Craig Kuhn for Glasgow, sorry. And that for them tried to attack me, and that was just because of one. That's all basically. But that's what happened there in AZ. But education wise, in Berlin is fucking bollocks. And you're just at the end of the hall, you get to the end of the hall and you just go into a wee room, or you get the education block and you fucking get into a room and you just sit and just drawing paper all day. And just shite like and there's not really much education for prisoners, and they like to make it out. But back then, when I was in the jail, it was the education was shit. That's my that's my opinion. That's only my opinion. I don't know. And I collect see Kilmarnock. I'm glad Kilmarnock is best getting me. They're all guys go, oh yeah, that and towards that way. right down to Ayrshire. They're all Glasgow boys to me, here, end of the day. They're all one of the Glasgow Spurs. It's like come on now, you know what I mean? It's like Glasgow Spurs, you know what I mean? They want to be like Glasgow, then they'll say Glasgow, but we Lugs Fair, we come out, sorry, David Niven and Barry, oh, I'll come back to me, and that'd be Craig McEwen for I can't remember, so many Glasgow anyway, but as I say, you know, the idiots, right? They're fucking, I think they're leading in fact, right? But I've got locked on. Yeah? No, that be Craig McEwen, pal. That Craig McEwen. Sniped me. What we're doing is I come in with a parcel. That's what it was all about really. Come in with a parcel. And called them in the game and dish it out. What happened was I was in the hole for 2 days and word got out that I had a parcel and God I wouldn't get it out. My co-pilot said to me, listen, darling, but wasn't gonna fuck in, listen, darling, you're gonna get done. Right, hey, but because you're not passing the thing, right, hey, but so Billy D, I'm not smoking a joint, pal, and so I fucking grip me, and so telling your fucking lies, and you're fucking, you know, you're not your fucking rocker, you, and where's it, you know, and there's that little fucking joint, do you, huh? There's that little joint, see, before you can start talking pish, and you know what I mean, just get fucked, and what can I do? I'm talking about get folk that man, and won't make fucking stupid accusations, and stands won't a fucking, what, stands won't a bag, and what size of the fucking thing, and let's want a joint. So you were a hard back then. That's understandable, does well. No, Jimmy McPhee. No, it wasn't me. And God, I wasn't a hard back. And end of the day, I'm not here to swag Glasgow boys. Don't like them. Some of us. And end of the day, right? Not only Glasgow boys, tomorrow, right? If we come on, but I always dashed it. And always done my 50s. Always done this and always done that. But cause these boys were not getting in, you know what I mean? They thought, right, well, we'll try and, but they got the end of the day, they got fucking done in. And that was it, really. So that's the last and that matter. But at the end of the day, what people choose to do with their stuff is not to do with anybody else. And odd batch, stuff, let it be. It's no ours, it's no yours. So, you know, let them do what they want. Not to do with, not to do with you, it's not to do with me. You know, it's all about, mate, you've been to jail to gap it in the first place. You know what I mean? So, as I say, aye, that's what happened to that one. But I'm way off subject anyway. So let's get back to the education department. Kilmarnock, they've got a good education block. Kilmarnock, they've got a really good education department. I'll give them good scores for their education. For some fact does you walk out with a lot of kind of certificates for that place, right? And they're really good ones. You know, there's all kind of courses that you can do through in Kilmarnock, sorry, like IT kind of stuff like that. It's quite good. The land in Kilmarnock technology. There's only one I kind of make stumbled across. It's actually got good choices for like work. You know what I mean? The Berlin and that they're more kind of old Victorian style. As I say, they've got the concrete, they've got they've got the roofing, they've got the joinery, they've got the welding, all that kind of stuff, hairdressing, and well, if you watch on YouTube, about the hairdressers in Berlin, you actually see me on the video in Berlin. The boy with a big slash mark, Dave Monroe, Paisley, he was my co-pilot, and you'll see me up the back with him and Duffy. It'll be back 2006. So I'll watch that. It's on YouTube. Behind Bars Berlin or something like that called, I can't remember. But aye, so that's about that to be really. And education wise and that, there's not much. That's all I can say in that is there's not much, right? I know Z, I know what you're saying, mate. I know what you're saying. But your money, that's where your money is, so you know you need to keep that. You know it's like you know, you've got to keep it quiet in the jail because every cunt, all cunt want fucking everything for none. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you've got to try to make money off that. You know what I mean? And you know what it's like, you know what I mean? You get your fucking chances and everything for fuck all. Right? Well, no. You pay for it. You know what I mean? Like every cunt fucking else. Right? That's all I mean by that, It's like you can't just go about going, oh here, pay up or none. You know what I mean? And charge another cunt a cut us fucking house. Right? Well, I got all like, you know what I mean? You can't do enough money. You know what I mean? Fuck around, send dons or fuck off. You know what I'm talking about? It's the way it works. You're not getting none for none. Right? But other than that, the private sector jails, their education are amazing, fucking amazing. And but I've got to admit, I do love Berlin. I do love Berlin. And I swear to God, Berlin is one of the fastest jails I've ever done my sentences in. And that is never a lie. And is Berlin. Berlin is a really fast jail, and I can guarantee you, you ask any con that's gone about, they will turn around and tell you that Berlin is the fastest fucking jail the day of sentencing. I swear to God, I don't know how it happens. You got 27 in the morning, and fucking believe me, before you know it, it's fucking 8:30, 9:30. You're in your bed, you're upset. It's amazing, amazing. But I've changed it obviously now. But you know, what I mean, back then it was fucking. You knew what you were, But other than that, it's just one of the things in life, an experience. If anybody say to me, "The new way you change your life," no, the only way I change my fucking life is taking heroin. It's the only I take away for changing my life is heroin. And for example, fact is, that's not me. You know what I mean? That's not me. Yeah, look, I've been out of jail from 2009 to the new, I've not committed a crime. You know what I'm talking about? But when I was on the heroin, I was fucking committing crime all the time. You know what I mean? So it just shows you it's not the person, it's the drug. You know what I mean? So don't judge people. You know what I'm talking about? And that's you've got to look at it, It's not the person, it's the drug. And people just didn't wake up each day and go, oh, I'm going to take drugs. There are reasons why people take drugs. Maybe it block at this, maybe it block at that. But they're not just doing it just this fucking sort of day. And you know what I mean? You've got to look at that perspective. And I heard, oh, for fuck's sake, I heard a guy you were in with. You were in with a guy from Drumchapel. Can't you mind his name? Right, Frank Dyer. I've been in, wow, that's a hard one because there have been a loads of people that have been for Drumchapel, mate. I'll try. Oh, well, do you know his name now? No. What's what's he saying? What's he saying about it? I can't remember having any grief with anybody for Drumchapel. In fact, Andy Urban for Drumchapel. That was the one that was in the right me. I'm going, uncle. You know about the boy you're talking about? Andy Irvine. Shout out to Big Andy, man. They're good boys, sir. Andy Irvine is a, oh, ask him, man, what a laugh we had in the pipes. No, what a laugh we had down at the pipes, man. In Glenelg, I was in Glenelg. That was when we had the riots. We used to sit at the pipes at night and have a laugh through the pipe, swap tobacco through the pipe, like, and the other one for the drum job. We can only do him because that's the one we're going on. The drop, no, there's a couple of other cunt, Big Steph, and that, There are a couple of other guys for the drum, but that, I met them in the cons, and as I say, I met a couple of other boys for the drum, Big Andy, aye. If you're watching Andy, chin up, big one, Last time I seen you was in Berlin, it was about 2005, 2006 or something. Hope you're doing well, big man, Aye. It's a blast for the past, Frank Dyer, mate. Um, can I come to the gym with you no more, pal? No more, I'm busy because I've got somewhere to be, because of a podcast coming up shortly. So I'm going to see the boy. This is going to be a good podcast. And true, fact, true. And as I say, wait to see this. So I'll know be going to the gym tomorrow. Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, and a Friday I'll go to the gym. Yeah. So as I said, Z mate, and I'm not going to gym no more, pal, because I've got to go and see somebody about this new pod coming out. Drug deal gone wrong, Tunisia. Guy was locked up in Tunisia for a year after in jail. So I'm going to see him tomorrow and hopefully within the next couple of weeks. We're just getting all paperwork sorted. No talk and he's Google it. It's not that fucking James Cowan Sutherland, by the way. No Mike Kenny's fucking dirty fucking wrong in there now. No, it's not him. This boy is genuine. He's football cup. He became one. Went on holiday. Basically went but bought a bit of hash or something on the beach. Who thought it was the other way about, and you got looking a year in Tunisia. Not a joint, sorry. That's a bit headline is man, drug deal gone wrong on beach. That's so as I say, I'm looking forward to that coming out. Looking forward to speaking to James. And I know it's true and I know it's Flack. What Flack does, grew up with the boy. When he was mum and dad personally. I know his sister. Therefore say Cayman up in Bonnybridge. So you know, done so I know it's 100% true. Z, I'll promise I'll take you to the gym. One time, pal. Oh, don't you worry about that. You'll get to meet the the voice shortly, but you know what it is, you've got to keep it under wraps. Too many snakes and peeping toms out there, but I know you're loyal. You're loyal to the core. Might get a wee charity fight up, you think? Wee charity fight, nah? Wee charity box. Right? Aye. But anyway, right, I'm going to shoot now because, as I say, I'm going to get wee man down to his bed, and I'm glad and proud of every one of you that watched it tonight. I'm just finding myself back on my toes, and this channel is going a different way. And the way I'm meaning is the end of this crap. The last time, arguing with people like that, I'm not interested. Arguments and you'll be cooking blocked. You know what I mean? I want to keep it focusing on the positive way, sorry, and get this done the right way. Because there's goals I want to achieve in life for the youth and the rest of it, you know, and for myself personally. And I'm not interested in anybody else's drama, stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? I'm just going to fucking, I'm gonna, Z, what's going on, mate? You got 2 channels. Huh? No, you're getting blocked, Paul, sorry. No, no. Ah, no bad, as a boy, G, mate. What's happening, man? And me guy copying, fuck's sake. Not just this one. Is he, aye? What's he copying? He doesn't leave me alone, mate, honestly. You know what I mean? He does not leave me alone. I'm going to I'm reporting him to the YouTube, eh? Did you see that, GI? And dirty bastard, didn't he? And I'm going to YouTube to report him, because in the day, that's cyberbullying. Every video he's got my name on the boat, mate. And so, you know what I mean? I just seen my channel. You got a channel, buddy? Aye, I know Susan smokes this. And, huh? Oh, did he? Right. The snake's still going about then, is he? In the realm of board, because I've had good information on how to deal with trolls, and anybody that's mentioned my name on a video, their channel will be taken down. So, bye bye, me money. So, anyway, how's all doing anyway? Fuck him. Aye, he's a wee muppet, mate. But didn't let that be a to go in the negative side. Let's look at the positive side. Because we want to take his channel to the positive side. I'm not wanting to start talking about him or arguing about him. And he's going to, you know, learn the hard way, that nutter. Anyway, how he's all keeping me anyway? He's didn't yet. Because I'm fantastic. So we're on a good mood there, and that had to happen. And this is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? We're on a good spirit mood, good talking away there, good chat. The next minute, boom, that happens. But watch this, you put a video up about me. What's wrong with that boy? You know what I mean? But as I say, right, well, I'll catch you later on the night, my man. You too. Hopefully, I'll give you some information. I'm sorry about this coming to end there, but oh, good night, well. Sleep tight, keep safe. Oh, gee, I'm not interested in, mate. And not interested. You didn't even get a bit of auction for me. And not worth that. All he's getting is reported to your YouTube. And so, as I say, that's that. So, what's this thing about the Sean Atwood, Girona? Is channel getting tuned in? Cyberbullying. You sure you harms, eh? We're not above the law. Yeah? No, you're not citizen. Definitely no. No worth auction. But as I say, I wonder if it's going to happen there. And hopefully he gets back up to one second. He done a good thing there for Luke Mitchell to be honest, so we can move a bit more coverage. So I'm just hoping things get sorted there really. Sean and get him up and running back up. You know, and so aye, nothing else has been happening. Damn G, he's been a fella, he's keeping quiet, and he's doing good. And that's what the podcast was all about anyway. And fucking terrible, isn't it? And see, that's what gets me, right? That's what gets me, right? You've got all these people, right, in Scotland, right? It's trying to be a podcaster, right? But you've got James English, right? Now, what is it with Scottish people, right? They'd rather go and help other people than their own, right? Now, look at James. He could have set many people up with a podcast, right? And he's not. He gave Dan G a podcast, and he gave Billy Moore a podcast. How does he not try and help one of his own? You know what I mean? As he keeps saying, I'm here to help, I'm here to help. Triple D then. And come on. You know what I mean? You're helping other people than help your own people. And at least my studio's got the Scottish flag in it. And that's all it. You know what I mean? Get my studio there. At least it's got the Scottish flag in it. Sorry about the mess. And just I've got my new bike, my new Carrera. And that, you know what I mean? But at least my studio's got. You know what I mean? It's all tied in to represent Scotland. You know, talk about reach out to people and give them a chance. At the end of the day, hope you're watching or you hear us, James Money, but come on, you help people. We're not in this for a laugh, we're in this for the whole game, jig. I put up with that crap 3 4 months ago. We're not. And now I'm still back, and I'm still gone. It's because I want to make it in this game and I want to get my point out. You know what I mean? To help these people who commit crime and making changes and getting into places and speaking. I've already passed security check for Berlin. So, you know what I mean? Sorry about that. I'm all good to go. Right? But all this podcast was not. And the honest stop, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? There are enough there for everybody. Right? And maybe if you just give somebody, maybe if you just give somebody a wee bit of hand, you know what I mean? That'll boost you up, James. Right? So, but there's two podcasters in Scotland, not just one. You know what I mean? I'm only saying like, but yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. So what's everybody else up to tonight? He's all relaxing with the telly, chilling out. How's the sunny weather? I'm lighting a fag by the way. He's all enjoying the sunny weather. No, there you go. Maybe talk, no. Aye, man, aye. Yep, yep, aye, definitely. I wouldn't be able to film it, but aye, definitely, man, definitely. And End of the day, right? He's got he's got he's got he's got hundreds of people behind him. People come to see him every week. He's got a massive fan club, and as I say, visitors and stuff like that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, the boy's not done nothing. You know what I mean? He's not buying his word, he's not protection. And he's no anything like that. And he's going mainstream in shots. You know what I mean? He's probably a lot of abuse over the years. And I can remember him getting the chair kicked away from him in the dining hall. And he just fucking bounced back up, sat back on it, and then they fucking flinch. And you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Uh, I'll tell you what, I could actually get the boy on the camera. The boy fucking done it. You know what I'm talking about? So looks, know what I mean? People need to realise when they come to Scotland about look. You know what I mean? He was fucking set up a down that boy. That was sad, really sad. And believe me, there are prisoners in Scotland in these jails that have been wrongly committed, convicted, sorry, and they're lying there doing time for other people. So don't think for 1 minute, you know what I mean, that there's no corruption, right? Because I haven't admitted to crimes just to get fucking out the cells, right? Like solly thefts and all that kind of shit, right? I know it wasn't me, but I was getting out, you know what I'm talking about? So I know how corrupt these fuckers are, right? But as I say, read his book, Sandra Lean's book, sorry, and watch the True Hingies. Make your own mind up. But believe me, 100%, I wouldn't be backing a person if they were convicted. If I thought 100% they were convicted of that crime, but it wasn't convicted. There was no DNA. It was convicted by media, and they say was set up by Wolverine Police. Now, what I'm going to say to you here is there's a lot of people that don't like it, the fact that this is coming on. But tough, and at the end of the day, what you've got to remember is there was 5 other suspects, who's one. So, you know what I mean? Just remember that, And he was only 14 and detained and taken to a police station, without an appropriate adult. He wasn't allowed a lawyer. He wasn't allowed a adult in an interview him. Now I know that's an illegal interview for a 14-year-old. But the, the documentary is back on Channel 5 on Tuesday at 10 o'clock. So don't be murdered in a small town. Channel 5, Tuesday, 10 o'clock. Do not miss it. Luke Mitchell. And guilty by media, framed by fucking Scottish finest, the police. And that boy should not be in jail. And he is not guilty of a crime that he's not done or accused of. So believe me, all these doubters and all these haters, just watch us on Tuesday, Channel 5 at 10 o'clock. Read the books and educate yourselves on this. Right? And all you bent coppers out there, I hope you know, and I hope you will be brought to justice for this. Because you need to be brought to justice for this. It is sad what you have done to that family. You are disgusting. I'm telling you, disgusting. But anyway, I'm not going to get into it because I'm going to go to my bed and calm down. But anyway, then, love the concert, a little bit of music for the next live. And as I say, my new mic, new concert, condenser. Sorry, I'll show you it right now. This is what I'll be using on my next live. The condenser mic. My new live mic and the condenser. sort of mixer. So as I say, that's all new stuff. That's all stuff there. So as I say, studio is going to be packing. And we'll get it going. As I say to me, gloves up, dog down, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Okay, and I'll speak to you shortly. Right, bye bye. Gloves up, dogs down, from me to you, love from you, and me. Bye bye.